Hello, everyone. I pray that everyone is well and blessed. Today, I would like to record a message to talk about entertaining angels and just provide maybe a friendly reminder that we should treat everybody with dignity and respect because we never know. We could possibly be entertaining angels. And today, I am talking about this subject because in my awareness in the last 2 weeks, this topic has come up. Um, and for me, I just took it as a reminder to remember how I treat people and that every person, it doesn't matter what they're going through, what they look like, whatever, every person deserves dignity and respect. And I have some examples in my life. There's one in particular that I'm thinking about, but I'm not ready to share that yet. But um, if I can give an example, what I would say is that sometimes this is my personal belief. My personal belief is that there are angels, here amongst us, and we don't know what they look like, and that sometimes a person will come into your life and they will be just so positive. They'll be a blessing in your life. They will uplift you. They will make you feel so positive, and you will interact with them, and you will be like, "Oh my goodness, I know that was an angel. Like that was literally God looking. God sent this person, the universe, creator, whatever you believe, sent this person, into my life to, be a positive, have a positive experience with, and that this made me feel so amazing, right? But then there are also times where a person could come into your life and they can, treat you in a way that is not pleasant, not positive. And it's very unfortunate because if they had treated you, in a positive way, you guys could have been a blessing to each other. But instead, they chose to treat you in a negative way. And when that happens, to me, I feel like that's a lesson. It's a lesson of, you know, it just depends on the situation. Again, there's this one situation that just keeps coming to mind, but I'm just not. I don't feel like it's appropriate to talk about it yet at this time. But um, there's a Bible verse. I believe it is Hebrews 13. Hebrews chapter 13, verse 2. I've mentioned this in several of my videos. I do not practice Christianity anymore, but it used to be my practice. But that doesn't mean that there aren't some gems in the Bible, and there's some really good Bible verses in there, some really good Bible stories in there. So even though it's not my practice, I still do like some Bible verses. And so the Bible verse is Hebrews chapter 13, verse 2. And I don't, of course, I know there's many translations of the Bible, but basically what it talks about is that to be to entertain strangers because you could be entertaining an angel. Like it literally, I don't know the words verbatim, but it basically says that. And so how I take that and how I apply that in my life is that I try to be polite, respectful, and considerate of people that I'm interacting with. And basically, like if I make a phone call, even if I'm upset, if I'm calling somebody because something didn't go well, customer service, and I'm having a problem, oh my goodness, there is a hawk. Oh my gosh. I wish I could turn the camera. It is a hawk that's flying, that's just up in this tree. Anyway, super distracted. Um, when I call customer service because I have a problem and I need fixed, the one thing that I try to do is check myself before I make the call. So what I'll do is I'll just take some deep breaths, really just try to calm down and also remember that the person that I'm calling about this customer service issue, they're not the person that did something to me. So don't treat them, in a way that I wouldn't want them to treat me. And so what I try to do is I pick up the phone when I make the phone call, when the person answers the phone, the very first thing that I do is I pay attention for their name. So I listen for their name. When they say their name, I greet them, with a positive greeting, and with their name. And that is hard to do when you're upset. So I really try to do that. And if I don't, I still say yes, ma'am, or ma'am or sir. And then whenever I'm trying to address the issue, I have to always keep in mind that this person on the other end of the phone, they did not do whatever the thing is to me, and that I'm feeling this way. That typically you're mad at an organization or a process, not a specific person. And so I just try to talk to them with dignity and respect. And even if the conversation doesn't go well, I don't have to cuss somebody out. I don't have to yell at them. I don't have to, like call them names or be mean to them. Um, because the energy that I put out, if I put out negative energy, I'm going to get that back. So if I'm trying to have a positive interaction, a positive or resolution to a situation, I'm not going to treat them in a negative way. And so, everyone's beliefs are different. You may not believe in angels. You may believe that, there's just people here and people just do, whatever. My beliefs are that there are angels here walking amongst us, and we don't know what they look like. They jump in and out of, you know, whatever body, they need to. And so you just don't know who you're interacting with. And so treat people, every person, with dignity, respect, the way that you want to be treated. Like the golden rule. I truly believe in the golden rule. Treat people how you want to be treated. And even if that is hard, and if you get yourself in a situation where you can't be positive and you can't be polite, then remove yourself. Even if you're on a phone call with some person and the phone call just goes negative, or you're interacting with someone and it just goes negative, nasty, to where, people are raising voices, cussing, and all that stuff, remove yourself. If you're on the phone, you don't have to just hang up on someone. You can say, you know what? I'm sorry this conversation isn't going well, or you know what? Thank you for your time. I am going to call back later, and then hang up, but don't, you don't have to put negative energy out so that you don't in turn receive negative energy. And, you know, when you just don't know who you're interacting with. You don't. Everybody here, we all have a different purpose, a different mission, and you don't want to put yourself in a situation where because you're having a bad day, or because somebody said something, even if the person did something to you, even if it is an individual, even if it is an individual and they say, like, stole money from you, you don't have to, because they stole money from you, now go turn around and treat them bad. That's their karma to deal with. That is their, punish, their whatever to deal with. And so I am not perfect by any means. Um, and so this is definitely a principle that because it keeps coming up in my awareness, obviously there's a lesson that I need to learn from that. And so I wanted to share that with you guys, but know that this is a principle that I need to apply in my life as well. And so I am going to remember that, in all situations, in every situation. This could be a whole angel that's out here. And boy, I don't want to be the one to upset, or, not upset, or, interact with one of the creator's angels in a negative way, because I want positive things to come to me, blessings to come to me, abundance. And so I want to, just be aware of that. And even if the situation is negative, I want to try to respond in a positive way, and not return negative or low vibrational energy. And so it's just a reminder to remember who you're interacting with, because you could be entertaining an angel, and we want an angel to bring good things to us, not report back, something negative. And if you don't believe in angels, that's okay. That's okay. Just take it as a reminder to treat people the way that you want to be treated. Put out good and positive energy so that that can come back to you. And I hope this message resonates with someone, and that it just serves as a reminder. And again, I pray that everyone is well and blessed. And I will talk to you in the next video. Take care. Be blessed.